Halo, halo moi drodzy, witajcie w kolejnym odcinku z Watch Dogs Legion. Mam nadzieję, że dźwięk będzie ok, nie będzie za cicho gra. A my aktualnie robimy misję do Sir Malika. Zinfiltruj kwaterę główną Sears. Z tego co pamiętam, nie wypaliło nam. Zobaczymy. Coś dziwnego mi się na ekranie odpaliło.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
Zbukowało mi się coś na ekranie. No i Ubisoft.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik
Myślałem, że sobie na spokojnie pogramy.
that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Czekajcie, jak to jest z tą infiltracją?
All right, I'm here. How do we do this?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
Surge uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Nice bags.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
No nieźle. No dobra. Cały komputerek jest u góry, ale tu przy okazji zdobędziemy punkty technologii, więc sobie zbierzemy, tak. Bo czemu nie? Przydadzą się, dobra. A my... musimy dostać się do góry. Przydałby się dron. Dron pościgowy, dron użytkowy. O właśnie. Nie trać sygnału.
In order to access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower.
Hacker Bonzo na rejonie.
Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the Filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? Much as I'd love to peek behind the curtain, I'll pass.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Whatever the opposite of indiscriminate murder is, you dick.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
No, tam jest gościu z kluczem. Nie wiem, spróbuję to zrobić dronkiem. Może się uda to zrobić właśnie jako pająko robot. Oh yeah. I coś tam pohakować. A nie, nie mogę, dobra. Jednak nie mogę tego zrobić w ten sposób, bo muszę użyć windy. I prawdopodobnie ta winda mi wywali grę. O, i zniknęły mi te znaczki z ekranu, super. Okej, tam mogę wyłączyć, a co z tym tutaj? Nikogo nie ma. Tu jest ten do wyłączenia, pierdzielnik. Dobra, gdzie jest to do wyłączenia tego pola?
Sending location on a 1033, advised conditions.
Live alarm. Location sent. Need a 1013.
Następny, gdy ktoś się ściga. No nikt mnie nie ściga, gałgany. Nie rób to se jaj. Dobra, udało się uciąć. Więc wbijamy do wnętrza Sears. I ciekawe, co tu znajdziemy. Ogólnie zostało mi jeszcze kilka misji, także myślę, że na spokojnie sobie właśnie Watch Dogs Legion dokończymy. A później weźmiemy się pewnie za asesyna. Jak mi się wydaje przynajmniej, bo powinien, myślę, w miarę działać chyba. Dajmy kontrolę. Nad dronem, chociaż nie wiem, czy jest mi potrzebny, ale dobra. Połącz. Ale moją bazę, kurde. Nie ma dostępu.
Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Whoa, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
What do I do?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Okej. Dron zabił drona.
These doors are sealed until you take out the microwave drones.
We lost the suspect. Resume patrol.
Tamtego drona, hakuj. Gdzie są kolejne drony? No dobra, gdzie jest dron? Dronie, gdzie jesteś? Się tego mam chyba rozwalić.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
What do I do?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Unplug it and plug it back in. Got it.
Close enough.
Zestartuj serwery Flaminetu. Pewnie mnie zaatakują. Nie atakuje mnie nikt, dziwne.
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint.
Aha, nie będzie pobierało. Póki te drony latają.
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm
Już
afraid I
już
don't speak
zastrzeliłem.
dipshit.
Pobieraj, pobieraj.
Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would
Aha,
you
idą
guess who lived
koledzy.
across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny, that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Skąd wiedziałem, gdzie jest mój bohater? Won!
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Bugger off, you clinging little bastard. No, I am not your new daddy. Exciting. Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favor to the SRS officer who pressured the
Taki
Egyptians.
mały robocik, nie? A tyle potrafi szkód zrobić.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little psyops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
That's a combat drone, and it's after me!
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Wicked, Bagman. Now let's find Malik and end this.
With pleasure.
Dobra. Włącz z tymi dronami. No i co, będziemy mieć dostęp? Access granted. Mamy czy nie mamy? Oh yeah.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
Co, dorwiemy go?
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Mamy go. Rozumiem, że zawiezie go do odpowiedniej osoby. Sprawa będzie załatwiona.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Right, so what's so wrong with driving that car straight into the Thames?
Believe me, I'd love to, but he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Jeszcze go zwyzywał. Świetne to jest. Dossier Malika wykonano, nice. No i co dalej? Spotkanie z nim? Dostaliśmy w ogóle notatki. Dobra. Misje główne. Aha, i zlikwidowaliśmy go. Został nasz główny wróg, można powiedzieć. Czyli Zero Day oraz ten nasz gościu, kurde, z tej całej Albionu. Także jeszcze troszkę jest tego do zrobienia. Jeszcze kilka misji.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Przesłuchaj Richarda Malika w kryjówce. No coś czuję, że nie będzie to takie proste. No ale zobaczymy, co Malik powie. A, mamy nawet swoje więzienie.
Hey, listen. Let's cut to the chase. We know you're behind the bombings, the embassy and the earlier bombings too. So no more bullshit. Just tell us everything.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot. And they called me a crank, even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
It doesn't add up. You knew about Zero Day beforehand.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
No need to insist on conspiracies. They're out there, mate. So save your breath. Nothing you say will wipe your slate. Enjoy your new digs.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you've created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
Co się niby stanie? Barbarzyńca u wrót. Misja wykonana. Rozdział Sears ukończony. Rozgrywki szpiegów. Rozdział Albion. Prawdziwa twarz. Czyli chyba wykończymy też i naszego koleżkę z Albionu. Oliwa do ognia.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
Why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going on.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
Spotka się ze sobą z Albionu. Kawałek drogi. Na szczęście mamy szybką podróż, więc momentalnie będziemy na miejscu. Zobaczymy, co jest grane dalej. Mówię, byle gry nie wywalało, to będzie dobrze. Ale z tym niestety, no... wiadomo jak jest. Wiadomości kolejne?
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
Ale pierdzielenie.
This is the place? Where's our informant?
Bad news from Hamish. His contact is running...
Kontakt się spóźnia. Pytanie, czy on przyjdzie?
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
You watch me while I sleep too, Bagley?
The attack occurred just as Albion CEO Nigel Cass was announcing a new security
Turn up the telly, mate!
Our cameras captured video of the attack, which some viewers may find disturbing.
Without their tireless work, we couldn't have rolled out these checkpoints. Watch out! 43C.
Co jest?
Engage contact right. Aimed fire. Aimed fire.
Liar! You fucking liar! You're going to kill us all! Government officials have yet to issue a statement, but Cass had this to say.
An attack on me and my men is one thing. We're trained to handle these monsters. But I will not abide civilian casualties. This city deserves peace. And I promise you, London, we carry on as we are, these attacks will continue. But we don't need to live like this. Scared to leave our homes. Criminals, terrorists like these can be stopped before they even start. And I have a plan to do just that. Your police and politicians may have stopped fighting for you. But I will never stop. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. Cass ought to be in charge of things.
The hell he should. He's just another greedy bastard.
Nigel Cass is the only one who gives a fuck about this city.
Twat!
Oi, break it up. Keep it civil.
But still, I was panicking.
Czy się ludzie pokłócili?
Fucking hell. Tell me you lot met with my contact and he had nothing to do with this.
Your man never showed up, Hamish. But come on, this was a show. It has Cass written all over it.
Of course. It played right into his hands. Control the narrative, right? I bet we'll find proof at the site.
No, you don't get it, fam. Radu's been seriously unbalanced lately. Talking all sorts of rubbish about someone having to stop Cass. And the cost.
Dobra, jedziemy na miejsce ataku.
Cass announces this new
Na
security
niedzielę.
initiative and then he's attacked in public. No way.
Hope you're right. And it's not Radu gone off the deep end.
Zobaczymy, co jest tam w ogóle grane.
They're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Show me.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
This is the site where Nigel Cass was attacked, but, surprise, surprise, his personal goon squad has already scrubbed the area for evidence.
Textbook cover-up. They don't want anyone digging into this.
Yes, if you search for clues, I may be able to reconstruct the attack in augmented reality.
One day, you've got to let me see what's under the bonnet, Bagley.
There is a CTOS data relay nearby. That will have the data I need.
I got this.
No te... Oczywiście muszą wszędzie tu łazić. Klienci. Ma tu pająkobota? Tak, tam jest pająkobot, będę mógł go przejąć chyba.
Calling for a search. Someone hacked that bot.
Someone hacked that bot. Co ty nie powiesz, kolego? Wysadź zespół akumulatorów. Chodźcie do tego.
Got that casualty here.
I'm going to need a bit more data if you want me to reconstruct the scene in augmented reality. That should do it. Go back to the location of the incident to view the reconstruction.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Stop that spider.
Tutaj mamy prezentację.
This does look like pro-terrorism, in the sense that it's both professional and in favor of terrorism.
Professional, eh? All of that shit online these days. Not much help there. I'll have a gander.
Analizowanie kierowcy.
Searching facial recognition databases, and here he is, Radu Florin, an Albion employee in good standing, until he tried to drive an exploding truck into his boss.
Radu? Oh, shit. Fam, that's the bloke put me onto Themis. My contact inside Albion.
Oh, fuck me. Cass didn't plan this attack at all. This guy really wanted him dead.
What the fuck did he find to make him desperate enough to do this? Roll it, Bugs.
Look at that. Albion trucks with black boxes on the undercarriage, just like aeroplanes.
Cholipka, sorry za psa. Dobra. Kolejny. Przeanalizuj kolejny ślad. Okej.
I can track down the black box, which should lead us to the truck's current location.
Run the numbers, Bags. Plates, VIN, whatever.
Of course. I'll also monitor Albion communications and 1,000 other little things you would appreciate.
Looks like a disgruntled employee situation.
Jest dobry
Cass did something
pracownik.
to seriously piss this guy off.
Better for us if it's dissension in the
To
ranks.
nieźle.
Means there's a weakness we can go after. We need to get a better look at the truck from the attack.
According to Albion radio chatter, they've moved the truck to the Tone bombing site. And here's something even stranger. They've moved Radu Florin's body along with it.
Oh, well, that's not suspicious at all.
Albion has been coordinating recovery efforts at the site, which is rather vague.
It's a dumping ground, innit? For problems they like to see disappear. If we find the truck, we find Radu.
Agreed.
Ucieknie z okolicy? Proszę bardzo. A to kto to jest? Lokaj. W miejscu Toan. To typiara prosto pod koło wypadła. No co za... Kobita. Uuu.
Well, this is it. The Tone site. Are we sure this is where Albion brought the truck from the Finsbury attack?
That's right, but what we don't know is why they brought it here.
I'll have a gander.
Okej, tam jest ciężarówka. Dałoby się do tej ciężarówki dostać na pewno. Utrata sygnału. Ze złej strony ogólnie jestem. Podjedziemy sobie bliżej. A, ostatnio tutaj tą typiarką wjechałem w to. Wróg mnie wykrywa. Nie ma nawet takiej opcji.
This is the truck used in the Finsbury attack. I have a VIN and plate match. The dash cam is a shambles, but the local cameras picked up some audio worth a
Nie ma
listen.
mnie. Drona mnie rozwalił.
He's pretty burnt up. Happens when your truck explodes. Fuck. I used to see him around R&D. Did you know him? Hell no. But even if I did, I wouldn't fucking talk about it. Know what I mean?
I'm detecting several optics nearby with no life signs connected. That's where we should look for the driver's body.
On it.
Send me some help.
Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
Zaraz zginę.
Send me some extra bodies.
Suspect is injured.
Bloody lovely. Is that the best you could... Ah!
Dobra, jakoś się udało. Jeszcze jeden. To ma do tego klucz. Oczywiście tam musi być klucz, no come on. Dezaktyw. O, to jest chwilowe. Łe. Ciało kierowcy. I co, będzie ciało kierowcy?
Oh shit, how long has this one been here? Bloody disgusting.
Yes, from the state of decay, I'd say this person died, oh, right around the Tone bombing. So that's one mystery solved.
No, gdzie jest kierowca? Tu będzie.
Let's see. Fresh corpse, third-degree burns all over. That's got to be our guy.
There's a lump of damaged metal in his noggin that might once have been an optic.
Well, that's not going to stop you, is it, Bagley?
I'm pulling everything down from his cloud storage now. I recommend escaping from the premises.
You understand what's happening here, right? They're using this as a dumping ground.
If you consider that new bodies are constantly being unearthed from the Tone wreckage, they can kill anyone they want and get away with it.
What's going on?
I've decrypted an audio file recovered from the attacker's body. Shall I play it?
Do it, Bags.
He's launched them. They're waiting up there and no one knows. People think he'll keep them safe, but that's not what he wants. He wants control. He sent them up there to watch us. And worse, he called them Justice Themis drones. What a cruel joke. The project was dead, but he has the team re-engineering an upgrade that'll activate a systemic reboot, and you always hated it when I used my big up words. I can't let it happen. And without him, it doesn't.
Do tego się chciał na niego rzucić.
I'm about to do something. Something awful. Or at least people will say it's awful. If they know what I know, maybe they'd think better of me. Less of a monster. But I'm trying to stop a monster, Mom. I am. If you had the chance to stop something terrible from happening by killing someone, wouldn't you do it? Something truly horrible. I'm sorry. I love you.
No i zbytnio mu się nie udało, niestety.
Fucking hell, those Themis drones were launched a while ago, so when they finally get their upgrade, bam, they'll be ready to strike. Cass knew what he was doing.
Might take months, but Cass could get the project back on its legs. Unless we destroy the drones themselves. Bugs boy, the Themis data we wiped at Titus. Any chance you remember enough to retro-engineer a more suitable upgrade?
I'll do you one better. I can code a virus from the data itself.
Well, you actually kept a copy of the Themis data? Good job, Bagley. Thinking ahead, I like that.
I asked him to. No sense in just flushing data. Never know what might come in handy or what you might learn. So, how do we use it to infect the drones?
Albion's got a primary communications hub at Tower Bridge. Upload the virus there, fam, and all the drones get a dose.
Let's do it.
Czy co, pozbywamy się dronów w takim wypadku? Bliskie spotkanie Nigiela zakończono. Przycinanie pazurków. Ciekawie brzmi misja. Zakłóć działanie Temidy na Tower Bridge. To jest tutaj, na moście. Znowu mamy... A, no tak, te notatki nowe. Przycinanie pazurków. No, ale w sumie to, moi drodzy, już w kolejnym odcinku. W tym wam podziękuję. I do usłyszenia w kolejnym.